Okay, welcome everybody. This video is to show you how to put GMetrix on your computer. Okay, for this to work, this is a PC tutorial, so if you have a Mac, unfortunately this is not the tutorial for you. I don't have a MacBook computer, so I can't really give you a tutorial on how to do this. I'm using Windows 10 right now. Okay, I'm also running a 64-bit operating system. Okay, so later on in this video, if you've got a 32-bit operating system, what I would do is before you get started, just if you have Windows 10, you can go down to where it says Cortana down here, type in system, and it'll come up on the control panel. On Windows 7, I think you have to go to control panel, and then it'll tell you to go to system and security, and then you can click on system, and it'll show you all your information. Okay, so this is the computer that I built. So 64-bit operating system, Windows 10. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do is before we can download GMetrix, we want to make sure that you have the correct Office suite. I have Office 2016. Okay, so Office 2016 looks like this. Okay, it's very similar to 2013. However, if you want to make sure that everything works in 2013 on GMetrix, you have to install 2013. In the 2017-2018 school year, we're going to be switching to 2016. So installing 2013 won't matter. You'll have to install 2016. So like I said, there's really no real differences other than the share button is up here. But other than that, everything's pretty much the same. So I'm not going to download 2013, but I'm just going to show you how it goes through the process because I have to uninstall this. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to go to your internet browser. I'm going to use Google Chrome. You can use Microsoft Edge, Firefox, Internet Explorer, whatever you need to do. So I'm going to click on Google Chrome, and then I'm going to type up here in Google, and I'm going to go to Office 365 PCSB. Okay, Office 365 is a product that Microsoft sells out to consumers. That gives them information about. It gives them products that they install that you can install on a continual basis. You get the updated software. It's usually like a yearly subscription, but as a PCSB student or PCSB instructor, you can get those for free. Okay, so we're going to click on this PDF that says using Office 365. Okay, I was a little ahead of myself, so I had to head back a couple times. Click on using Office 365, and this was given out by Pinellas County on how to install it for students. Okay, so it says using Office 365. Okay, so this right here, this is called OneDrive. This is a product that's like a cloud software where you can store documents, spreadsheets, PowerPoints, or any sort of files on Pinellas County's cloud. Microsoft's cloud through Pinellas County. It's free. You get a specific amount of space that's included within the Office 365 suite. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to access your OneDrive, which is going to allow you to download Word, Excel, and PowerPoint through Office 365. So it says click here to go to PCS email login. Now, a lot of our students don't actually know they have email accounts. I think it's because I don't think the actual software is available for them. But the accounts through the school system, their user account will be their R2D2 that's been assigned to them. You should know what that is. If not, go to Focus, log in. Your user ID to get into Focus is the same R2D2, and it's the same password you would use to get onto a Pinellas County computer or Focus or whatnot. And it's usually the student number, S dot, and the last digits other than a 52. So we're going to click here to go to your PCS email login. Okay, now my information is saved, and I don't have an R2D2 because I'm an instructor. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Okay, so like I said, R2D2, then your password, sign in. Then you'll get into your home screen, Microsoft Office Home. Okay, this is where you can access a lot of the things on Office 365 because it's a cloud-based software. So your OneDrive is your cloud-based storage. Okay, you can have Word online, Excel online, PowerPoint online. If I click on Word, I can create a new document through Word Online. Okay, so you don't have to have Word on your computer or Excel on your computer. But what we need to do is, not to get ahead of myself, is we need to install Office so we can get GMetrix. Okay, so since right now we're using Office 2013 and not 2016, you're going to ignore where it says 2016. I've tried it myself. I've tried using GMetrix, and on Office 2016 you have to download specific files, but I haven't tried all the questions, so I'm not exactly sure if it's completely compatible, but I think some of the questions you can. So for some reason you can't get Office 2013 on your computer. 2016 can work possibly, but like I said, for full compatibility, we're going to go where it says other installs. Okay, so you have access to install Office 365 or Office products on 5 computers as a student. So this says right here, install Office 365 Pro Plus with the new 2016 apps. That's recommended. So I can install the 2016 versions of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, and so on. We're not on 2016 in class, and we will be on the 2017-2018 school year. So then you can install it then. But for right now, we're sticking with 2013. Okay, so we're going to go down where it says install Office 365 Pro Plus to the 2013 apps. So we'll go ahead and click that arrow, and it says it's available until March 1st, 2017. Obviously, it's January 14th, so we still got time. So we need to make sure the version is the same as your operating system. And like I said before in the video, you can go to the Cortana bar, type in system, and you'll be able to find your operating system bit. If you're Windows 7, control panel, system, and whatnot. So since I'm on a 64-bit, I want to go ahead and click 64-bit. This is very important because if you don't click the right bit, it's not going to work. It'll freeze up. Your Office will not work. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to click 64-bit, make sure it's English, install. Okay? And it says it's going to install the setup software. When you're done, press the exe file, follow the instructions, and it should work. Okay? I'm not going to do that because obviously it'll mess up the stuff on my computer. I'm going to click out X here. So then we're going to go to Google. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to install GMetrix. So GMetrix is a skills management software that a lot of the students use to practice their skills in Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint so they can take their industry certifications. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in GMetrix SMS. And the first thing up here says download GMetrix SMS GMetrix support. So we're going to click on that. Oh, it looks like a network change has been detected. I'll just hit reload. We're good. Okay. Alright, so version 5 has been released. Okay. Version 5 just came out not too long ago. We don't have this in class as of January 14, 2017, but it will work. It'll work with any of the tests, so you can go ahead and press download. It's not a big deal. Actually, I don't think you have the option to download any other ones, so alright, we'll use the current version. So we're going to go ahead and press download. Oh look, it tells you other ones. Oh, it does not. Support Office 2007. Oh, don't worry about it. Go to download. And then what you're going to do is you're going to download it. And now it's done, almost. 163 megabytes. Okay, then we're going to click on it. And I have this installed on my computer, so let's see if I can go through. So there's welcome to the setup wizard. Go ahead and press next. You can change the features that are installed. I have it installed, so I can't really go through this process. I can remove it and whatnot. So just follow the instructions, you're good. Okay. Once it's installed, make sure 2013 is installed as well. Okay, I'm just gonna back out of here. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into GMetrix Skills Management System. Okay, so I already sent my students with the GMetrix usernames and passwords. They should know what they are. If not, I would definitely come email me, whatnot, so you know what's going on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign into mine. And it looks like it's been a while since I've done this, so I gotta try a few different passwords. There you go. Okay. Alright, so it says I've got 106 tests that I've saved. It's just because I use those to help make final exams. So at this point in time, it should look like this if you're in version 5. Obviously, if you're in an older version, it's not going to. So when I tell my students to practice, they'll go ahead and press new test, and they should have something called an access code right here. Okay, the access code is for them to get access to this software. It's not a free software. Even though the download is free, you still have to have the license to do it. So this is the period 4 one, so there should be it might be a different access code. Not a big deal. Okay, and it'll show eventually. It'll show other products here. Right now we're on Excel, and I don't open up newer ones to the students because we'll get to it when we get around there. But say for example, I want to go ahead and start a word training. So I'm going to click on Microsoft 2013 Word. And then you can choose between training and testing. Training gives them instructions. Testing gives them the actual test. I don't like my students to do the testing at home because they can easily go back into training, testing. It's just not fair to everybody. It's not really assessing whether they know it. It's just for a better score. So training is what I like students to do at home if they don't have time in class. So we're going to go ahead and press OK. And we've got all these different trainings. We'll go ahead and press Test 1 Training. Now, this is the message you're going to get. If you've got 2016, it's going to say the Office 2013 test you may have selected may not be completely compatible with your installation of 2016. So as a result, you may experience issues with some questions. Would you like to proceed? I can, and it'll install some files. If you have 2013 installed, this will not come up. Okay, so from here on out, if you click on one of these, it should work. If it doesn't work, I would just double check to see if you installed Office okay. Make sure that you have the right bit. If it's 32-bit, 64-bit as your operating system, make sure that you've installed the current version of GMetrix. If you install both of those things, you should be okay. Make sure you might have to look at your the requirements for both softwares. You might not have enough RAM, or your computer might not be that good, but if you've got all of that, if you install both of those, it should work. So if I have 2016, I can proceed. It says I have test resource I have to download. Yes, I can do that. Fine. Okay. Like I said, you can install 2016 to work with 2013. There's not many differences, but just keep in mind that all of them, the questions may not be compatible. So I'm going to start, and it says create a document from the report design template and save the template as a Word document. So one of the thing about this software is the students are given the instructions, and then they have the option to get instructions on how to do it, or they can navigate to any given question if they want to practice one or two of them, or they can save it, they can skip the question, reset it. This is so they can practice these skills. Now it says create a document from the report design template. So we're going to File, and New, and then I'm going to actually go through the question. Now it says in the instructions to double click on the report design template to open it. Now they can actually find it in here. And like I said, I have 2016, and this may not work. Oh, it says report design blank. Perfect. So I click on File, and then I'm going to save template into, nope, I don't want that. Okay, and I'm going to find my GMetrix templates folder, and then I'm going to save it as simple. Save. Okay. And then if I press next, it'll say I did it right. So that is basically how to install GMetrix. And like I said, if you don't have any issues, if you have issues, maybe you should let me know specifically with screenshots what you're getting, but as long as you follow the steps, it should work. Okay, I installed this on a brand new computer. I've installed this before on other computers. As long as you do both, it should work. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Okay, bye-bye. Have a nice day.